Hey there, guys. So this is another review. If you don't know the results of the battle beers, I guess don't watch this and go back. Yeah, look at the battle beers between Heady Topper, Abner, and Double Sunshine. But if you have, this is number one actually. Heady Topper I thought was my number one beer. Double Sunshine beat it out and Abner out. So wow. So I'm gonna sit down actually and just sit down here and review the beer by itself. This is a double IPA out of Vermont. Mr. Lawson, I think he has a 7 barrel production. So he's not making that much beer. This is, I believe, a mainly Citra hopped beer, or all Citra hopped, and it has oats in it as well, I guess, to give it some mouthfeel. It's pretty hard to get, so if you're curious and you want to go up to Vermont, yeah, you can go up to my Vermont Vermont update video and see how I actually got it. So yeah, let's dig into this a review of this beer. So the beer comes in this really hazy reddish orange. Really beautiful beer, just like a vibrant kind of a plus orange. So yeah, let's get the rum on this. Oh wow, that's wonderful. It's just so juicy and sweet. It's much more so than the other two on the aroma. It's got this juicy peach juice, orange juice, tangerine juice, grapefruit. It has this almost like sunny delight or Capri Sun kind of like fake kind of sweetness. It's just so vibrant that you're like, all right, this doesn't actually smell like real fruit juice, right? There's this breading malt back there too. There's a bit of like spiciness too in the hops, I think, but it's mostly dominated by some malt, but a lot of the fruit. Really wonderful. Let's get the flavor on this. My God, yeah. That is where it's at. Holy smokes! It, I mean, it's so weird. At one point, I was getting like sort of like, man, this tastes like mangoes, and then you're going like, oh wow, this tastes like peaches, and then you're like, oh wow, this tastes like dried grapefruit peel. It's got all those wonderful flavors. In the front, you're rushed with again this peach, juicy mango, um, essence of citrus peel. Not a bitterness, but just the essence of it. Really juicy passion fruit. Just all these like wonderful tropical citrus, like everything combined. I would say, yeah, mainly it's like orange, peaches, and mango, sort of that front kind of flavor. That's what Citra gives. In the middle, it gets wonderful mouthfeel. It also reminds you of juice because I guess the oats give you this medium to medium plus mouthfeel. It's a bit like creamier than some other beers, other double IPAs. It has this wonderful mouthfeel. So like it hits the bottom, under your tongue, and sort of has that juicy kind of viscosity. Um, on the back, you sort of get this beautiful citrus peel, but you get these wonderful rushes of herbal quality, spiciness. Almost reminds me of like some German house, but like spiciness, herbalness, earthy kind of qualities. Just rushed with that big pungent juice in the front. Nice malty, light malty backbone. But then on that back, you're definitely getting this like puckering, kind of like like herbal, earthy, spicy, earthy quality on the aftertaste. It's like really kind of biting, but it's not aggressive. I would say these two beers might be more bitter. This one sort of it's nice because it's not sort of I like these like fruity kind of hop beers, and so I'm not usually turned on to sort of the piney hops, those like earthy kind of like bittering kind of hops. But what this does is actually it transitions the beer very well. It sort of gives you it delivers that really huge amount of juiciness, but it also gives you some bitterness and something to for your palate to that lingers on your palate nicely. What I actually don't like with some beers is that there's sort of one note, and so they deliver those fruity hops at first, and they don't bitter, and so then you just have like a big hop bomb malt, and then you're just done, and then it doesn't really have that bittering to sort of complement those that initial attack of hops. And I think this has it, and it's also interesting because it's not sort of a grapefruit peel. You'd expect grapefruit peel, grapefruit pith, that kind of grapefruit bittering on the finish, but it's not. It's sort of like a twist on that. It's different, and it's really nice. It's interesting, and it's actually one of the one of those examples of where earthy, herbaceous, piney, spicy really work well. I mean, I could say no wrong with this beer. I mean, this is clearly the best of the three, I think. I think Abner puts up a decent fight. Heady Topper also puts up a good fight. I'm going to take another sip, actually. Yeah, it's just not quite there for me. This is a big yeasty note in there that this doesn't really have. Really aggressive on the yeast or something. This alcoholic or something bright, dankness maybe. Something about it. But anyway, Lawson's Finest. This is my number one new favorite beer in the world. This gets 100, 101 if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. This is the best beer in the world. This is the best hoppy beer in the world. I don't care what you have to say. Double Sunshine. There it is.